Hello everybody and welcome back to Create Mod Minecraft episode 4. In this episode, we aren't going to focus on making a contraption, but more of upgrading our living space. As you can see, our house is a little bland. It satisfied me through the beginnings of the series, but we need something more serious for some plans I have later. The first thing I'm going to do is light up a large area surrounding my house so no mobs will grief us while we build this giant castle. So we're just going to light up all around the house and use all of these torches. And that is the last one, so no mobs will interfere with this project. Now, before I want to build the castle, I want to build a horse enclosure for the skeleton horses we found last episode. So let's grab a bit of cobble and the last of our wood. Now I want to turn these into stone bricks, so let's smelt this cobble up. And while that is smelting, we're going to chop some of those huge spruce trees to get enough wood for this and the castle. These are the big trees, and using our mechanical saw, we can chop these trees in an instant and get tons of wood from it. Okay, this is way more than enough wood for the castle and the horse stable. And most of our cobble has been smelted too, which is great. So let's craft these into stone bricks and begin building. We're going to start with a stone brick base, then stack wood on top of it. Now we'll build the fences to keep them in, and a slanted roof to finish it off. It's a simple but pretty nice looking stable for the horses. The next thing I want to do is move everything that's inside of the house outside, so let's work on that. And now that everything is outside, we can start to remove the entire house. Let's start by removing all of the logs with our saw, just like that. And now the tedious part of breaking down the entire house block by block. And now that it's all gone, I can show you guys what we are working with. I've spent a few hours designing a castle which I will be recreating and improving on in this hardcore world. And thanks to schematics for making this a lot easier than it needs to be. Now we are going to be using the schematic building tools to speed up this process. And the main thing we are going to use is this cannon, which will place all the blocks in the build for me so I won't have to. So now if we put a book into the machine, it'll print a checklist of every item we will need to build the castle. So let's get collecting. And we'll put the materials into this chest next to the cannon for it to take and build the castle with. Most of the materials were pretty easy to collect, and we were able to start checking off the material list really fast. And after getting most of the items done, it was just large amounts of wood, stone, and glass I would need left. The glass and the wood were really easy to get and didn't take long at all as they were easily available to me, and soon it was just the stone bricks left, but I had run out of coal. So I traveled to a giant mountain and began collecting huge coal veins spread all across just to make sure I wouldn't have to come back in the future for more coal. Then all I needed to do was smelt and wait for the cobble to turn into stone. And after about an hour of waiting, all of the stone was made and put into the chest and ready to launch and build this castle for me. Okay, so when we hit play and ooh, yes! Yo, this looks epic and it's placing it all perfectly for me. Well, I guess it's time-lapse time. And that is our castle complete. Let's have a tour, shall we? So this is the main area with lots of furnaces over here, and in here is going to be where I move all of my storage with even more storage up top. In this other tower, we have a bed at the bottom and the enchanting table set up right at the top with max level enchantments ready to go. Now the next thing we have to do is connect the basement to the castle, so let's dig a path there and we are complete. And that is everything done. This travels straight to our iron farm from episode 1, and this thing is stuffed full of iron, which is amazing. Now all we have to do is move everything in, just like this. And now everything is inside the house, and we are complete with the castle. If you did enjoy, make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next one.